Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Today we're gonna be talking about the newest releases, at least the ones from January, and I'm gonna de-influence you about these picks. Honestly, there's nothing really interesting out there apart from a few things that I got. There is one exception to all of this. I made one purchase and I'm waiting for it in the mail, and I will let you know what that is. But without further ado, let's talk about makeup this month. So I'm gonna start with the Sephora favorites. I think I'm gonna put something here on the giant powder puff, almost. The Sephora Favorites Perfect Pout Lip Set. Listen, I understand the appeal of like kit, and it's the same appeal I have for those mystery boxes, except here you can see at least what's in there. There's a lot of products and you feel like you are getting everything for a bargain, and if you consider the individual prices, everything is cheaper and blah blah blah. We get it. And this set is pretty cool. It feels like it has been like pretty curated. Oops. You have like a lip mask, you have lip pencils, 2 of them, 2 lipsticks, and a lot of glosses, like 2 glosses, 2 lipsticks, 2 lip pencil, and 1 lip mask. Honestly, why? Why? I'm sure if you are eyeing something in this set and it ends up being cheaper somehow because it's in the set, then sure. But you don't really need all of this, and all the shades are pretty similar. Like they're all in this brown category, and I just, if you want something from this, I think you're better off just picking. Why are my neighbor's kids yelling every time I make a video? You're just better off picking what you like, if you like. But the thing about these pouches and sets is that they make you believe that you need them when in reality you don't. It's just that you feel attracted by the bargain, the power of the bargain, and they make you want it because you are grabbing something for cheaper, but maybe you wouldn't have picked these products in the first place, so you are still spending money on something that you wouldn't have normally gotten. So no, you're not saving money, you are spending money, unless you wanted any of those and like you had them in your cart ready for the purchase, and now you can have them and something else, but that's really rare. The Perfect Pout Makeup Lip Value Set is $46. We also have some prep and set favorites. This is a huge set, wow. This is $58, a lot of stuff: exfoliating pads, blurring balm, minimizing primer, setting powder, setting spray, moisturizer, jet lag mask, glossy lip balm. It's too much. And all of these are probably, yeah, almost everything is mini size except the setting powder and the topical lip balm. So you are paying for a bunch of minis, and you probably already have these products, unless you're like doing a January start of the new year reset and you need all of these like moisturizers, setting sprays, primers, lip balms. That's a very specific case. Once again, it's just a lot of stuff that's gonna end up sitting on your counter in your bathroom, and I just don't think it's anything exciting. And honestly, it's like a skincare focused set. And then there's like perfume sample sets. I'm not gonna talk about them because I don't really deal with fragrances. Rhode has sneak peeked something new. It looks like it could be a sort of cream and a new lip shade. I'm kind of tired of the Rhode peptide lip shades because they don't really have any colors to them. I got a few, like I had the toast one and the espresso one, and the only one that I felt like it gave me something was the espresso one, because that had like a deeper brown tint to it. But most of the time these are very transparent, and yeah, it looks like she's coming out with something with glitter. I think that this wave of lip oils and like sheer lip products needs to end. We are kind of done with it. I am kind of done with it. I never partook in this specific case, never gotten on board with the shiny lips a lot. I prefer my lips matte, specifically because I feel like it's easier for me to like control them. I don't have hair sticking on them, or it just lasts better. But I feel like if you are a lip treatment girly, you've had enough these years. Like, we don't need any more. It would have been cool if Rhode came out with newer products for like cosmetics. For example, when they came out with the blushes, I think that was really exciting. But now they're just coming out with the same two products in other shades. I would love to see more from Rhode. And they definitely can do more. I just don't see the appeal in these peptide lip thingies anymore. Just stop with that, please. So Chanel came out with a new collection. It looks like it's called something Rouge Noir collection. I don't see anything specifically that gives me the vibe of Rouge Noir, like the packaging does. It's like this burgundy with black, amazing, but then the shades inside the palette specifically, they're kind of pink. I wish it was really Rouge Noir, like we had gotten a proper burgundy blush, something deeper, something more vampy. I feel like these type of shades look amazing in winter, but also, I don't know, always I love these shades, and instead we got this pinky stuff, and it costs so much. Like this eyeshadow and blush palette, which basically are 4 blushes, and they say they are eyeshadows because of course you could use your blush as an eyeshadow. It costs $95 for 4 shades of pink that are not really that exciting, not really new. Again, I understood if it was something really vampy and like kinda surprising for Chanel, but that's not it. And even the lipsticks, the Rouge Allure Velvet Luminous Matte lip colors, they're part of the same collection, but they're giving same. Like we have a terracotta, we have a mauve, and a more blushy red, pinky red. Where's the Rouge Noir, Chanel? I wanted to see the Rouge Noir. I'm disappointed. Rare Beauty came out with new shades of the Soft Pinch Matte Bouncy Blush. These are like a mid-tone violet, a tea rose, and a deep berry. Hear me out. The mid-tone violet blushes also have been a trend for a while now. I think they don't look great on me, and I'm a very pale person with cooler, neutral, cool undertones. So I think they are very specific in their target audience. Like, you have to be like cool toned, super fair, because most of the times they are for like very pale blushes. I don't love them, and honestly I don't love the product in general. This formula has been promoted and it's gone viral because it's matte, it's bouncy, you can put your fingerprints on it. Are we that easily impressed by makeup nowadays? Like, brands can throw stuff at us. Oh look, it's the same shades of the same thing you have been sold for these past years, which is blushes everywhere, but it's bouncy. You can play with it. Just buy Play-Doh. What are we doing? I didn't really love the shade, the one I got, because it promoted itself as a cool toned color, but it was warm, and I thought all the shades in this first release were very warm. Now we have this violet one, which is cooler tone, so I'm happy that there's actually cool tones in the collection, in the product line now, but I'm still not impressed by those, just matte blushes. Okay, so here we have to make an exception because we're talking about the ColourPop Hard to Get collection. It's for Valentine's Day, and honestly, usually Valentine's Day collections really appeal to me because they tend to be pink or red, and I love red and I love pink and red together, and I made an exception because I'm not really buying makeup lately. I haven't bought makeup since November, I think. And I made an exception for some items of this Colourpop collection. The eyeshadow palette seemed very same to me. Like what they did the other years with grays and pinks. So nothing really exciting there, but the heart blushes, hear me out. I love the Colourpop heart blushes. I have one, cannot see it now, but I have one and it's been my favorite. I've used it a lot. I bought 2 of them and now they came out with the same packaging, which super cute, okay? But that's not really the main moving point for me. But these are like highlight blushes. Blushes that are also a bit luminous, and I want to see how Colourpop does them. I think they're gonna be like their Super Shock blushes, but in these heart-shaped containers, and they're so pretty. I got all 3 of them. Because one is super pale and I'm actually really curious about this one because I feel like it can either be an highlighter, and I hope it's not, or it can be like a pale pinky blush that is luminous that's gonna work on fair skin, so I'm excited to see what it is. The second one is a baby pink but luminous, and I like baby pink blushes. And the third one is a burgundy, and I know I'm not the target audience for that, but I love burgundy blushes and I try to wear them every occasion I have. I feel like they go very well with my complexion and my dark hair, and I can make them work with a bit of you know, you have to be careful, but I'm super excited. I want to see the formula and the colors look amazing. And then I also got one of the 2 sets for the shadow sticks. I'm wearing a lot of one and done shadows these days. I have one of Colourpop shadow sticks on right now. Actually, I have 2 of them. I have these 2, which I think were also from a Valentine's Day collection or something. No, maybe, I don't know. These are like the shade On My Way and Out at Midnight. I'm wearing these 2, one for the liner and one for the all over. And yeah, I'm wearing them. I like Colourpop's formula for this, so I picked up one of the 2, the one with the more like brownie one, not the pinky one. I'm super excited about this. The rest in the collection, again, palette doesn't really speak to me. And then there's a gloss. I just told you what I feel about glosses. So speaking about glosses, Natasha Denona just came out with the new high gloss hybrid tinted gloss bombs. Stop it. Let us see new products in the market, I beg you, please. The colors are really nice. I feel like Natasha Denona does have some really nice input to give to the makeup beauty world about color and color picks. For example, there's a Clio shade that is the light brown pink, super interesting. The berry one, again, I love berry, but how sheer are those? How sheer are we talking? Because if I want something berry that is gonna last 2 minutes and is gonna look like the other 3 pinky ones in the same range, I'm out, right? So I don't care for those. I did love, however, the collection she did. I think it was a few years ago, always from Valentine's Day. It was like this burgundy collection. I have that lipstick and that lip liner and love them. But glosses, stop it, please. Summer Fridays just came out with the lip liner, the soft line lip liners. Can I say something about this? First of all, I don't love Summer Fridays. I had one of their lip products, again, one of those lip masks, but I didn't love it. Oh no, there's a mosquito. Oh, it's huge. I didn't like that product because the mouth of the product, the dispenser is huge, and I don't have huge lips, okay? So it made a mess every time I tried to apply it, and it was like a reddish shade, like a cherry shade, so it made a huge mess. I didn't really love it. I used it as a bedtime mask thing, but yeah. And after that, they came out with blushes, and they're all very pinky, warm, and they're doing the same thing with these products. These lip liners are all pink. There are a few like browns, but again, they're warm browns. Summer Fridays, what's up with that? We have more like choices. We have mauves, we have like grayish pinks, we have neutral pinks, we have reds. There's nothing of the sort here. There's also coming out with these lip stains that they're all gonna turn, once again, very warm on your lips, like just like the Huda Beauty did. And they're gonna look a bit patchy if you're not careful. Yeah, not impressed with this release, sorry. Okay, so YSL decided to pick their 4 eyeshadow quads, well, their quads, anyways, and make a huge palette. Well, not huge, like a 9-pen palette. And this is the Couture Eye palette in the shade Nude Hours. If you have the quad, the color story with the grays and the cool tone browns, you don't need this. It's just an extension of that. And honestly, do you need this overall? It's just browns and some taupes. And yeah, I can't even see the swatches because I'm uncertain if the shimmer, which looks like there is one and then another one, it's more satiny. I don't know if this is like the sparkly formula that they have in these quads. I don't think this is interesting. I mean, I guess they do need to have their basics, so having cool toned eyeshadows is creating basics for their line, but they already have the quads, and there's a lot of these shades look very similar. Like I can see 3 to 4 shades that are very similar, so what are we doing? Why are we putting out redundant products? So this was it for today. As you can see, I'm not really excited about anything, and I'm honestly kind of living for it because my money is safe and I can use it for books and other things that I like. Let me know in the comments what you think about these releases. Is there anything in particular that you are excited about? Let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. Hopefully you will consider subscribing. It is more makeup content and beauty content on your feed. And hopefully I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!